everyone, it's Miss Nicole and I'm here again today with another set of LitBits for you. Those are itty-bitty literacy games that children and caregivers can play together. The two games that I have to show you today both have to do with food. It's a very relatable topic and really fun to act out. So there are dozens and dozens of rhymes and songs about food. Here are two that I really enjoy. The first one is really a little rhyme that you can use with the very smallest babies. Here is my very small baby. This works really well for newborns and up, especially that stage when you're just carrying the baby around and there's only so many ways that you can interact with them, or you're doing a lot of bouncing like this. So this is just a fun little rhyme to do with a very young baby. And you'll notice in this rhyme it talks about eating up your baby. I don't know what it is about babies, but there's kind of an impulse to kind of nibble on them a little bit. So this rhyme has to do with that concept. It's called Baby Dumpling. And you can just bounce gently like this if you want. If you have a bigger baby, you can bounce more vigorously, right? Baby, baby dumpling, put them in a pot. Butter them and sugar them and eat them while they're hot. And then you go, so you get a little nuzzle or a kiss in there, or a nibble if you're feeling it. But again, really, really simple, right? And it's just something else that you can say and sing to your baby while you're bouncing them for the 4th hour in a row. Yeah, and they enjoy it. They like to hear your voice and they like to hear your words. And it's just a fun way to interact with a very small baby who may not have a lot of abilities yet. So that's one game that you can play that has to do with food. I'm going to gently set down my pretend baby, okay? The other game that I have to show you is a rhyme that works well for older kids, so probably toddlers and up. It's sort of similar to patty cake. It's about making a cake, right? So this is great because it has vocabulary in it, the cooking vocabulary, and it also talks about sequence, so you can talk before you do it or afterward about the different steps that you need to do in order to make your cake. All right, it's called, let's see, stir the batter up. All right. Stir the batter, mix the batter, pour some flour in, right? Now let's switch it. Let's go mix and stir. Mix the batter, stir the batter, pour it in a tin. All right, you poured it in the pan, right? Let's sprinkle little raisins in. Pop it into bake. So you can open the oven door. Let's see, pop it into bake, so slide it in, okay? You can even talk about putting on oven gloves before you slide it in. Slide it into bake. Open wide the oven door, and out comes a cake. Very simple, right? So that's essentially how you bake a cake, but after you've done this with your child a bunch of times, you can talk about the other steps that might be missing, right? There's no eggs in this recipe, no oven gloves mentioned, obviously, and you may want to talk about how once you put your cake into bake, you usually have to set a timer because it doesn't come out instantly, right? So that's one way that you can expand on this rhyme. But just the rhyme itself is really useful and fun too. So don't feel that you have to unless you want to. It's a great point for jumping off point for conversation though. All right, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to check our website, that's nopl.org, for more great activities. And I'll see you next time. Bye!